Well, joining me now is former Pinal County Sheriff Mark Lamb. Pinal County is in Arizona. We've known each other for many years. You are a professional. You were the sheriff for many years. This is a horrific situation. What is your initial reaction to the way that the Pima County Sheriff's Department has handled this?
Well, look, I think they've done it. These are hard cases. When somebody goes missing, you have a little bit of evidence to work with at the home. Obviously, the phone's not with her. You're going to start working through phone pings. There's a lot of information to process. What I've always said, you cast a very wide net. Obviously, the people that had the most means and opportunity are going to be their primary focus. That's going to include family members. And these are tough because they lost their mom, but then you still have to look at them as the primary suspects in these cases until you can weed them out. And so this case is not an easy case. We've had people disappear where we've taken days to find them. Unfortunately, we didn't find him alive. Hopefully that's not the case in this case.
What do you make of the level of professionalism here? You have the sheriff coming out today in this press conference saying that he's made mistakes, there will be mistakes made. That doesn't seem like that should be the standard when it comes to trying to find someone who's been kidnapped, especially when the clock is ticking with her medication. People don't want to hear that mistakes will be made. They want to hear that they're going to avoid mistakes. So what is your reaction to the way that he kind of acted like, well, things are just going to happen and we've made mistakes? And I don't think that's what people want to hear at this point.
No, he doesn't seem very comfortable in the public eye, in the national media. The FBI has clearly taken a major role in this case, which is common for a missing person, an abduction like this. And if you look at these videos, the video that they did as a family, the brother just did a video tonight. Those videos, the FBI doesn't tell you what to say, but they helped you. They want to make sure that you establish contact with the abductors, which when you watch these videos, that's what's happening. Number two, you want to humanize the victim. You want to humanize the mom. Hey, mom, we love you. We want to make sure you come home. And the third thing, you want to make sure you get a proof of life. You're going to have to ask for that. All of these videos have followed that script per se. So the family is emotional. They're giving out these messages, but they are messages that contain very specific FBI messages.
So Pima County has had the Sheriff's Department in particular, has had many, many years of problems. There have been multiple federal indictments against the department. There have been issues of corruption, accusations of money laundering, which has led to a lot of incompetence. Do you think the Guthrie family can be confident that they are doing everything they can to solve this case, and that kind of dysfunction over the last 20 years is not going to make this worse for their family?
Well, let's sure hope not. You know, look, the Guthrie family wants to make sure that they get their mom back. And unfortunately, or fortunately, that's who has the case. The FBI stepped in, BORTAC from the Border Patrol, they're very capable at tracking. They're stepped in. There's a lot of agencies now. President Trump, who has graciously said, we are going to expend all resources, federal resources, to help find Miss Guthrie. So there's a lot of resources on the ground that I think can make Miss Guthrie feel a lot better about what's going on. I know a lot of the people down there in Pima County. They're great detectives, great people. You know, look, I spent a lot of time as a sheriff. I liked to handle these types of cases, high profile, because you're the face of the agency. And you really need to show that family that you are confident and that you are handling this case in the right manner. And for the sake of the family, I really do hope they find her, and I hope they find her soon, because every minute that goes by makes it more difficult.
Yeah, we have to run, but the BORTAC angle is also very interesting given how close Tucson is to Mexico. Sheriff Lamb, thank you so much for coming in. Great to see you on set.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.